Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Welcome to the Ace of Wands Tarot readings. Whatever development with it comes with your soul. These readings are timeless. So if I do say something intuitive, it may happen now, later, or whenever. Although this is more spiritual guiding and inner healing and realizations, placations, whatever you'd like to say. This is about all the Q&As I can get. That's what this is about. Because I've chosen a path and because I'm on my own spiritual journey. Lord, am I. However, pretty dang happy with it. Welcome to my Q&A. Yes, welcome to the Q&A. High Priestess. I don't know what it is in my hands, but you know what? I watched 2 readings of mine today. And this has come up in both readings as well as a whole bunch of other signs, which a lot of readers are saying that as well. The 8 of Cups. Something good is happening for somebody. It's probably everyone. You know, if you're in a relationship, friendship, partnership, it may be going well for you right now. You're having to make certain decisions that may be going well for you right now. A lot of things may be going well. You just may not see it as well. But just because you don't see it doesn't mean that that's not happening. Just make proper choices. Make right decisions for you. What is with this? For you. Page of Wands. That's come up for everybody too. Queen of Coins. That too. 10 of Swords. Wow. Okay. Call it what you want today, Spirit. Yeah, everybody is into their own, and to each their own. Love is not a game. Love is not a game. Heard? Well, let me see what I come up with now. Spirit. I have one. Whoa. 10 of Swords, I keep saying. You can't change the cards. I don't even know what to say. Can't change them. They're going to come out how they come out. 10 of Swords, first card. Completion from whatever, heartbreak, stagnancy, whatever. Take them swords out your back. Take them swords out your back. That's what that means. Be the fool. Let's do this, y'all. Let's do this. Brand new beginnings. Brand new opportunities. Brand new way of looking at things and maybe a brand new way of life. But you know what? Brand new lives is what makes the world go round. Page of Wands. Page of Wands. Ace of Cups. Jesus. Come on, y'all. Thank you, God. Thank you, Lord. Come on, God. Spirit, universe. I like I'm playing poker or something. Like it's a gambling deal. Yes. Okay. Let me pull one more card. One more card, Spirit. One more card, please. One more card, Spirit. And 8 of Swords. So we have here the 10 of Swords, the Fool, the Page of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the High Priestess, the King of Cups, and the 8 of Swords. So the way I'm reading this is in your past energy, you had to release some burdens, take some of them swords out your back, Or maybe it's your present energy. We need to take some swords out your back. Either way, what looks like from my spread, past energy, you took swords from your back. Took them swords out. By the way, please feel free to ask a question. I am more than happy to pick up this deck, but these are kind of questions universal for the collective. Great. So let's do this. 10 of Swords. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you are taking them swords out your back. I hope you're thinking that if you didn't have all these swords, you could have the Fool, the brand new beginning. God's Source Universe is saying take some of them swords out your back for your brand new beginning. Page of Wands. Don't underestimate yourself. Don't underestimate your gifts because you have what you need. And there might be somebody coming forth with you with a small gesture or offer. A page of wands may be a message or a conversation or something that's going to happen for you. But you have to use your inner strength as a high priestess. Use your inner strength, your knowledge, and your abilities. Whether you're woke or unwoke, everyone knows exactly what they need to do for themselves. We weren't born yesterday. We're not going to die tomorrow. Unless God says so. Otherwise, don't waste his time. Anyway, so gain some inner knowledge and wisdom. Maybe you got somebody here that can help you or maybe you came up into your own self-knowledge, your own self-wisdom, your own self. Maybe this is me because that's what I was just saying. King of Cups. King of Cups. I've noticed on the King of Cups that with this whole message, I'm reading that the only limits to you that you have is yourself. That's it. Everybody thinks that the Eight of Swords is a bad and weird position to be in. And I'm reading like this because if you're here, you probably watched enough readings to know what half these cards mean. I don't need to call it out for you. Seriously, let's be honest with each other. So this Eight of Swords energy, this self-bondage. You notice this lady is not being touched by any of these swords that they chose. They choose to be there. Even the hands are free. Don't make choices to keep yourself stuck in anything. Make the proper choice and be patient with yourself. Temperance, Sagittarian card. It must be what it is. I told you, Sagittarian energy is crazy. Get out of that Nine of Swords energy because you can help yourself. You're gone from the Eight of Swords to where, no one's stopping you, to the Nine of Swords where maybe you're stopping yourself. It's probably a personal message. The Hermit. Go within. Think about this is what I'm being told to pick up. This. Have patience with yourself. First of all, go within, gain some inner knowledge so that you can unbind yourself from the sadness and things that you have clearly you think are problems, but they're not. Nothing is a problem. It's just what you want to do with it, or if you put effort into and patience into accomplishing your goals. Think about how you can accomplish what you want. People are asking me, can I be actresses? Can I be a doctor? Can I change careers? You don't even have permission if you thought about it. That's how God sends you messages. It's through thoughts, through clear mind. Look, I can't even stop picking. And I just clear minds. Clear mind. Clear your mind for your own self victory, for your own victory. Okay? You know, some people say, oh, maybe I'm just moving too fast. Or some people say, maybe I'm just, see, Wheel of Fortune and the world. Maybe I'm just doing this. Maybe I'm just doing that. The maybes are what's stopping you from your world. That's all I got to say about that. The maybes. The maybe babies. Okay? I'm going to pull from the Butterfly Oracle deck. This is going to be a short read because I got a job. Support. Ask your friends for help. Get support. Do anything you need to do, even if it means supporting yourself. Support yourself. You know, sometimes the best healing is self-healing. Sometimes you don't need a whole bunch of advice to get to where you're going. And sometimes you should ask your friends for help. Ask for support. Get the things that you need out of life. Okay? Like I said, and it says change your mind. The only limitation you have in life is your mind. That is it. That is all. There's no limitations in this world that cannot be conquered. Heal from the past. It's time to let it go. Okay? For real. Things have happened in people's lives. But you can get support. And the only limit in this life is your self-limiting beliefs, behaviors, things that you do that are against what your inner self knows you want. If you want to be an actress, take an hour out of your day and go to that audition and then go back to whatever you're doing. Because that's how you heal from your past thoughts, thinking, doing, everything you thought that you were doing and you wanted to change in your life. That's how you heal from it. It's to do what you know you need to do. Okay? And that's a lesson I'm learning. And sometimes in a reflection, sometimes a recalibration of the mind is what is necessary for self-healing and growth. Man, I don't know where that came from, but it is what it is. I was told to say that. Maybe it's because I feel that sometimes, you know. Purity. And this is from the Oracle of the Fairies. It says purity. Always trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart, and within it, you will find the answers to your questions. Right? When I'm just saying that, I don't even know. Somebody must have sent me on here. Lord Jesus, Spirit, Universe, someone, magical blessings. Whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by magical fairies, fairy blessings. The fairies say you can bless others too. Bless others with your presence. And maybe that means get out and have some fun. I know we're in Corona, but fun is what you make of it. Maybe you don't have to get out. Maybe you just need to sit down and do what you love. And maybe what you love is where your blessings are, right? If you're an artist, do art. If you're a painter, paint. But don't leave yourself out and thinking you can't display your paintings. What is going on here? Don't leave yourself out and think you can't display your paintings as a work of pride. Let's say you make a website and only 2 paintings sell. in 5 or 6 days, 8 days, a month, 3 months. The 4th month, somebody's going to notice that painting. The 5th month, 2 people are going to notice that painting. In a year, you're a world-renowned artist and you didn't even think that your first painting would even get off the shelf. That's how manifestation works. That's why it says, enjoy the magic of blessings. You're already blessed with everything that you need. Every opportunity, God, if it's meant for you, will be thrown in your face. It's not like it's like a train hitting you. Wait, let me put it like this. It's like your mind coming to a realization that your body was already knew it could do. How about that? Self-limiting beliefs. That's what I was just saying. Wow, change your mind. Change your mind. Music. I think this one's for me because I'm about to do some dang things. So, music. Listen carefully, for there may be a message in the music you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm fairies to your door. Fairies of the Oracle. I mean. So pick your favorite song. Maybe you should take some relaxation, do some relaxation techniques. Listen to meditation music. Draw from within what your body already knows you could do. It's like somebody who finds out they're ambidextrous. They don't find out from only using one hand. They use both of them, right? So the point is that you use that to your advantage. How about that? So people who are ambidextrous, they use that to their advantage, right? Spark. The spark of self, inner wisdom, inner knowledge, the spark of creation. And people are like, nah, I'm not that creative. I'm not that creative. No, actually, you are creative. You're just creative in a different way that other people are creative. So what? You can't sing, make music, dance, but maybe you are a knitter, or maybe you are the best construction worker on the lot and you're about to get a promotion. Maybe you're just, the more knowledgeable you become about your blessings, then that's when all this comes in to play, where you're healing through yourself, changing your mind about your self-limiting beliefs. Those thoughts that I can't and I won't. It's easy to get over. Number 34, storm-filled. So there might be a little turbulent moments, few, but if you notice, even in all the rain, I'm sorry, my cards are really shiny and my lighting is horrible in here. So even with all the rain around this storm, that house is still standing, and there's all still that green grass that will grow. Once the house falls down, I hope you have insurance on it. Could. But once your house falls down, or if the tornado takes you out, let's put it in this way. Let's say you're going through something and you're having like this whole tornado whirlwind of emotions. Your inner house, your insurance policy, put it like that, your insurance policy, which is self, is not going to go down like this house. You're going to be this green grass. When all that storm is gone, you're still going to have the green grass. You're just going to be mad the house is gone. Look, hurt is limiting. You're limiting yourself by thinking this storm is going to somehow make you a less of a person. Maybe you're exactly where you need to be. Because there's all this green grass. All you got to do is stand through it And keep on working on your gifts. Keep on working on self. Keep on working on creating whatever makes you happy. Keep that going. Because no storm is bigger than what you want or wish for yourself. Make a wish, because people's dreams are coming true, especially now. It's like the idea of what you want to do in the future is a lot easier to accomplish if you stop thinking that you can't. Heard. I'm glad we're all on the same page here, one person. But right as it is, don't be stuck in the mud. Don't be a sourpuss. Let's come together. Let's stay together. Loving you while the times are good or bad, happy or sad. Hear me? Y'all keep it up. Love yourselves. That's all I can say about that. That was my little mini reading. I might stay on here for I don't know. Because I think I just have a thing about being launched isn't impacted because I do have strong energy. I really do. Okay? So I really want to go through these signs. Ooh. Look at that, the 4 of Wands. Man, somebody's wishes are coming true today. So, here we go. Again, the path to happiness. Path to happiness. Path to happiness. Path to happiness. Let's ask the cards about the path to happiness. Spirit, can you please give us an idea of the path to happiness? I said the 8 of Cups. Man, come on. I can't even lie. Why don't these cards switch up for me? It's not like even my cards stick. I don't understand. Come on, Spirit. Can we switch this up a little bit? Can we talk about the path to happiness? See, I can't change the cards. I'm not even gonna shuffle anymore. It's driving me nuts. Look, okay. Here's the path to happiness. I'm just gonna take these 3. The Death card. The 3 of Swords. And the Ace of Cups. So what I'm seeing here is something has to die. And it goes back to my last story. Something has to die in order for other things in your life greater to the Ace of Cups. Okay? To become more fulfilling, which is what a cup is. It's a cup of emotions. It's a cup of self-fulfillment. I believe that's why it's the ace. The ace, I believe, is represented self-limiting, death to self-limiting. That's what I believe that is. Death to self-limiting. Something has to die in order for something to live. So if you are limiting yourself, you are prolonging a happy and fruitful life, which you will enjoy if you believe that you are worth it. Everyone's worth everything. Everyone's worth everything. If you have a question, please feel free to answer. Everyone's worth everything in their life that they have in this moment. People are like, oh, I don't have anything. But let me tell you something. You have everything you need. You have people are like, oh, I just have these shoes. I have this car. I have the. Believe me, if you were meant to have more, you'd have more. But at that time, maybe that's exactly what you need for yourself. I keep getting King of Cups. I'm not shuffling anymore. Thank you, Spirit, for continuously sending me these same cards. But I mean, it happens all the time, and it because you can't change it. Have the inner strength, wisdom, and knowledge to help yourself. So, seeking you shall find. Anything that you think that you want, you should go after. It's not without your reach. It's called manifesting. It's not without your reach. Be true to you. It's not, I hate to use the word without because it's not a proper word, even though I would use it. Everything that you need is within your reach. Hidden death. Something happened is about to come to light. Perhaps a secret memory at the back of your mind. When we expose what's hidden, we can become free. Again, goes along with my lesson for today that I'm also learning, which is I guess why I'm delivering this message, is that the only thing that can stop you from your own personal healing, your growth, is hiding things, even your own personal talents. Maybe you're a closet artist. Maybe you're a closet NASCAR driver. Maybe you're a closet, when you drive down the street, you want to drive 100 miles an hour, 200 miles an hour. Well, we know we're going to get a ticket for that. But if I were you, maybe it's time to get into NASCAR. That's all I'm saying. You like to go fast, but go fast where it's legal. Okay? Ask for help. Guys, it came into from the butterfly oracle. Angels are catalyst beings who protect everyone. And the fairies say, now it's time for you to ask for the angelic assistance of your angels. Everybody has angels. Before you were born, someone died. And people before them and the people before them and the people before them died. So imagine yourself in a room full of ancestors and angels who are looking after you. And sometimes you get this idea. And sometimes you get this idea in your brain. Okay? And it seems so fleeting. It's like, man, I can't do that. Or I'll do it later. That is them saying do it right now. Like, why not? Like, you have your whole life to live. Why do it later? I can wait 20 minutes for that. Or I can wait until I'm older for that. Don't do that. True. Anything, nothing but a number. Wizard of awareness. Now you can't tell me I'm not telling you nothing that ain't true. Be aware, be self-aware. Become knowledgeable of your crafts. And I think this is probably my message as well. Become more knowledgeable of your crafts. And it's not like I'm not knowledgeable. It's just that I'd rather read my style because it goes with who I am. And pushing out words with no wisdom and shuffling cards doesn't change what's going to go on in your life. And you're not going to know any more from anyone else. You can read all these other readers too. They're coming up with the same cards. You're not going to get any other advice any different because the cards are based on energy in your in and out and in your environment. People who are around you. There's nothing you can do about faded energy, period, from any reader, unless they're just not coming up with the same idea. Have strength within yourself, because it's very important. And this is Honestly, this is tarot of the heart. This is your inner self. This is because, you know, no one can affect your heart that you didn't let affect your heart. Do you understand? When you allow somebody to come into your life, you have to understand that you open up the possibility of them affecting your heart. Good ways, bad ways, maybe in between ways, like hanging out with them, things are great, you know, or they're just, or you're like hanging out with them, but, and they're great, but you like, you know, your own time, whatever. Be the emperor of your own self, you know. And I think of excuse me, when I think of the emperor, I think of course, we're talking about the staff, so it's of the mind. Gain control of your mind, your inner self, your inner being. Use good judgment. Use self-judgment. Use everything you can to get to your 8, 9, and 10 of Pentacles, or cups, or whatever you find you need for yourself at that time. Clarity. Take time. Draw from within in order to get clarity. People want to act as if they're healed. Why am I doing this? People act as if they're healed. People wear false masks. People say, "Oh, I'm healed and I'm doing great." But honestly, if you think a change of your outer environment is healing, but you don't change your inner self, whatever healing you didn't do within self is going to display within your outer environment. Because your whole journey, even in your birth chart, is to become who God made you and meant for you to be. When Wheel of Fortune, when you go through life and you keep going through hurt after hurt after hurt after hurt, then you become the hanged man, you become the hermit, you become, but in all those, in the hanged man and the hermit, in all those stages of life, yeah, they can be negative. Yo, what's up? How are you doing, Ghost? Can be negative in that hangman. But look, you got the Wheel of Fortune. And I just want to say, when the Wheel of Fortune is turning, it is turning for something that is in your greater good, no matter how hard it may seem. When things go bad, it's actually a good thing, so that you can grow from within in your emperor interest. The gem gets and catch. Right. The gems get gains. They don't lack. Don't slack on your life. Don't slack on your goals. Don't slack on yourself. You instantly have a tower moment. You know, and towers aren't bad. Hangman energy is not bad. It's not a bad place to be. You know, but through hangman and tower moments, you gain inner strength. I was just saying that. So use your judgment. I can't even change the cards, stop cards. I keep pulling the same thing. So my message is going to be the same. See, coming together. I can't even say it enough. You know, and look, the mountain is in reverse. And so is a one-ring circus. Look, use everything you can and within yourself to gain yourself. How about that? Gain yourself. You know, I mean, only thing that stops you is you. And we all know that. That's right. Focus on yourself and your eye. That's right. Focus on you. When you focus on you at that point in your own inner healing, when you focus on you, you'll be amazed how much love, girlfriends, boyfriends, whatever you want, partners to come back, whatever. Trust me, when people are doing good, that's when people want to come and suck your energy out. But also, the smile that you radiate will also attract good energy. That's why I keep bringing to use your discernment. Be smart about the stuff. You know what I mean? You know what you can and can't handle at what phase in your life. You may be doing some inner work and somebody who's already done their work or hasn't done their work comes in your life. You're not, and you choose to be with that person, you're not working on self, because you have to give a lot of self in order to be with that person. However, if you take the time for self and you focus on your dreams and the things that you want out of life, and you follow your own path, again with the mountain, but it's upright, the 6, that even though you have your own mountain, okay, but the point is that the mountain is yours. I have all these books that I half read. Okay, I'm in a minute. Okay, so I half read them, and I have all these books on how to read these cards. None of these books said, I'm gonna focus on this other person and give this other person healing and focus on their inner child and focus on their life journey. It says focus on my life journey, your life journey. This roadmap, the map of Enchanted Terrors, that doesn't say help, hurt, heal others. It's through your self-healing that you can heal others. So if you do self, you can heal others. You understand? It's like you can't give good advice on something you would do yourself and it's bad. You know? It's like somebody watching you, a thief, steal and then they go steal, you know? I mean, it just doesn't. Watch a thief steal, tell their kid, I don't steal, and then you and your child go out and your child see you stealing. That's what I mean. You can't give good advice that you don't use. How about that? So unless you're healed within yourself and you realize, hey, I might need money for that, especially in front of my child, but just because I'm a good person, I don't want to steal, I'm just going to use my money even if it breaks me. How about that? Because when you do give your last, God will provide you more. People are just not willing to go that far for self, you know, and when you think about it, what you do against yourself, you're not hurting anybody, you're hurting yourself. So if you know you want to be a good person, you know you want to do the right things, you know you want greater things out of life, to not make a conscious effort to do that for yourself is what creates all the self-doubt when you need healing, when you need this, when you need that. Because now my mom, I just stole that. And yeah, somebody sitting right next to you saying, kid, you did. But God is looking at you like, did you just steal? You know, you deserve a lot more subs. Good luck on your journey, life from the UK. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. If you please subscribe, because any subscription and any like will always help. If you don't mind leaving one, I appreciate you coming through from the UK, Miss Ghost. I appreciate that. You know, I'm learning how to use what I know in my own life. I give great advice, but that's what Spirit made me do, is they made me use what I know in my own life so I could apply it for others. That's why I don't read like most people, because when I read cards, it shows me a path in which I need, and the cards never change. It will always be the same. 10 of Wands, it'll always be the same. Every time I try to pull a different card. So it's supposed to be my message. And my message is love yourself. Love yourself first. Because, and it's not in a selfish way. And let me tell you how not in a selfish way I mean. I mean, if it puts joy in your heart to say give to the homeless, every time you give to the homeless, it puts a smile on your face. That is loving yourself. Because it's not the act of, I got to give all this stuff to the homeless. I got $10, that's my last $10. I got to give it to them. It's not that. It's the $10 that which, the 10 of cups, that person, God obviously, that person needed that 10 of cups. You provided that 10 of cups, which is inner healing. It's inner self, and it's great knowledge. You need to be selfish sometimes. Do what makes you happy, not others. Right. You do need to be selfish, but you have to understand the difference between selfish and you have to understand what is selfish. Okay? Like I said, it's like giving a blessing is like, let's put it like this. Good karma for doing something good is the same thing as being selfish. It's the same thing. People put such a negative connotation on selfish, and selfish doesn't work like that, but is defined like that. Right. Passing on positive energy is good self-healing and selfish, but it's positive. It's like you just, whatever you do, make sure it's positive. It's not, I'm going to steal from this store. It's like, I'm going to, buy my stuff, I'm still a homeless person. I'm going to buy this, let's say, pack of cigarettes. I'm going to buy this pack of cigarettes. Man, I just bought this pack of cigarettes. This homeless man's asking me for a cigarette. I'm going to give him the cigarette. Good karma. And now I feel good about myself. Not only is that one less cigarette I have to smoke, but I feel good that I just gave to somebody, which is in its own right selfish, because I got self-gratification out of it. He got gratification out of it, but it was an exchange of positive energy. And I didn't have that lack mindset, which is what we're all trying to avoid, is the lack mindset, that you don't have enough, that you're not this and you're not that. You have enough, because whatever you give, the universe, God, everyone around you, the energy around you will come back to you. It's not a karma, it's an energy that you display, and it comes back. So if you display anger, you get anger. If you display love, you get love, which is selfish all its own, because you're doing it so you can get love, but you're also giving love. Okay? And that is right. Selfish all its own, but in a positive energy. Protect your dreams. You are the garden of your own precious dreams. They are safe in your care. Keep them close to your heart until you are ready to release them. Ask for help. I keep getting asked for help. Ask for help. Angels are celestial beings who protect everyone. And the fairies say now is the time for you to ask for angelic assistance. Maybe that's the point, and why the cards keep repeating, is because the message at this time, and as a collective energy, and given the moon, the stars, and the sun, everybody is in somewhat of the same position. I got to go now. I'm gonna thank you very much. Please subscribe. Thank you, Ghost. That's so sweet of you. Please have a blessed day. Would you like me to pick a card for you before you leave? And it's just be personally for you. I will definitely put your name in there because my energy is crazy right now. I mean, a lot of this resonates with myself as well, which is why I'm happy to deliver this message, is that a lot of things are based on self. You know, a lot of things are what you do for yourself will radiate in others. So please be kind to yourself. Love yourself. Life is too short. Look, I keep getting the same thing. I will sing it twice. Flourish. The lotus flower fairy tells you to learn from experience and shed your inner light on any unclear area of your life or those of others. That's the point. Okay? Shed your light. Share your dreams. If it's your dream, make it a reality. Flourish. Do the things that you happen to want to do. That. If you want a man, if you want the man, go get the man. How about that? If you want the woman, go get the woman. You want the child, make a child. You know, I mean, people think, oh, I need a husband so I can get a child. If I were to be honest nowadays, and I'm not speaking on everyone, but not all fathers that make children stay. Even if you're married when you had them, or together, one night stand, whatever. Not all fathers stay, even though they may be great fathers from afar. So at the time you think, oh, I'm going to make a baby with this person. At 3 years old, y'all are sharing custody of this one child. So what I'm saying is, it doesn't matter by whom, as long as you're ready for that journey. How about that? And it doesn't take whom to have that journey. How about that? So that is the truest word I ever spoke. 9 of Cups, and that's the truest word I ever spoke. And the Queen of Coins, the truest words I ever spoke. My inner knowledge, my wisdom has just been displayed on to this situation. The Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands. I don't know. You know what? I do know. I know what this means, even in my own personal life. I know what that means. But for most people, that means be the actor, act upon what you know with the 9 of Wands and the Queen of Cups. Act upon what you know and fill your own dang on cup. Because, you know, people can tell you what to do all day. People tell you who you want to be. They can tell you what you want to be. But until you pack up your bags and be you, you're always going to have this. See, pack your bags. Oh my God, stop talking, B. Stop talking. Sometimes it creeps me out how I can just call things out. But that's why I read the way I do. Because I can just call it before I see it. It's crazy. Sometimes it just freaks me out. But excuse me, I get the heebie-jeebies. But it's a gift I can't seem to ignore. So, okay. Because Spirit, God, Universe. God, Spirit, Universe. Always God first. God, Spirit, Universe has decided that my hands and my mind are going to be my fortune. How about it? I've been given that message on too many occasions. Moonlight. Now, I have not seen this one, so we might have to look this one up. You know, but I know what it is. I don't know. I'm going to guess. No, I'm not going to guess. I'm just going. I have to know. You know, I have to know. Let me see. Card number 51. Moonlight. It says, your intentions allow you to see beyond the mundane, logical, and analytical. Follow it. Didn't I just say that? The moon beckons. Come and trust your intuition to lead you. Stop, Spirit. Like, stop freaking me out. Okay, I'm waking up. I'm waking up. Get out of my mind. Okay, waking up. Moonlight beckons. Come and trust your intuition to lead you into the places that may not seem logical. Your hunch will be right on target. Resist second guessing yourself. Jeez, I just said that. Your alternative perception is especially sharp right now. You can see beyond the surface of things and truly read between the lines. This is a good time to use oracle cards or other systems of divination to gain information. Remember that the language of intuition is a symbolic one. It can subtly, it comes subtly through a hunch. My bad. Remember I said that? It comes subtly through a hunch. The idea. Though you think, hi, how are you? I'm sorry, how do you pronounce your name? Kairanat? I'm sorry, I'm so horrible at this stuff. But it comes subtly to you through a hunch. We are talking about Moonlight. The card I just picked up for the collective. I'm a different kind of reader. I'm sorry if I don't read. I do not read the normal way because that's not the way I was gifted. You'll see why. Mr. Kairana and whomever else has joined me. I appreciate you. Thank you. Like, subscribe, share. I really appreciate even the visit. Thank you so much for coming. Remember that the love language of intuition is a symbolic one. It comes subtly through a hunch, a tingling, a clear sound, or an animal or objects crossing your path. Spirit is sending you messages to help you know success is yours if you follow the signs. Okay. Let me just say, 5:30, 53:33 on the clock. I'm not even joking. It's creepy. Excuse me for my language. It's really creepy sometimes. But I'm kind of growing to. I'm trying to get used to it. Okay. Card number 51, which is a 6, which was a previous card that I picked up, which is another 6. Okay, so what I'm saying is, which breaks down to a 3. Okay, what I'm saying is, God gave you the intuition. Intuition is that voice from your angels that tells you to do something. Most people ignore it and then miss opportunities in their life. Oh, maybe I should go. I need to go to the movies. I'm not going to go to the movies. I just watched Netflix. Well, maybe at the movies there was really hot chicks there, and one of them just caught your eye, and you just missed that whole opportunity that your ancestors set up for you. Do not ever doubt that inner voice to say, I need to do something, or maybe I should. Like that hunch, that feeling. Because that is what makes you successful, is by following that hunch that nobody hears but you. I'm not talking about advice that people can give you off that hunch. I'm talking about the hunch that no one hears but you, right? Education. So I guess this is, I'm supposed to be letting you guys know this. Listening. Listen, I just said that. Listen to your inner self, your inner guidance, because it will never steer you wrong. It will never steer you wrong. When you listen to that first mind, the first one, people be like, oh, no, that's the second one. The first one, number one, when you listen to the first mind, and I think it says, you're just sitting there and your hand goes right here. 5:50 on the clock. I'm not joking. Your hand goes right here and you're talking, but your hand's moving like this, and you pick up a pen. You're like, why do I pick up this pen? Man, I should, but before you even started that conversation, you're like, I needed to write this down. It's that thing that your hands do, or whatever your gift is. You know how you automatically grab the door, or you maybe you're a pen and start twirling it. Twirling it is actually a nervous habit telling you whatever you're thinking about at that moment. Maybe that's, if you're an office worker, that's Spirit's way of saying whatever you're thinking about at that moment, you're right on target. Let's say you keep seeing repeated numbers, 333, 533, 734. You're exactly where you're supposed to be at that time. What you should do is look up your life path numbers. And this is really legit. Look up your life path numbers. Compare your life path numbers to the numbers in which you keep repeatedly seeing. Okay? Look up, you could do numerology. You could you could do your birth chart. Maybe your 5th house of your birth chart is the most important house to you. Look for those numbers, what they symbolize, where they're at. Then when those things happen to affect that area in your life, you will see repeated numbers in that area of your life that are healthy way of going, or you'll keep seeing your girlfriend's name everywhere, the one that you're meant to be with, but you haven't met yet. You've seen Laura everywhere, or Claire everywhere. It's about being perceptive. Notice everything, because everything has its own meaning. Maybe that's what makes Sagittarius is the philosophers. Is we tend to understand that everything means something. We're not all here and gain, and all these ancient beings left us with no idea or a way to be guided. You just have to follow the only way dead people can speak to you. It's through you. Sometimes you think, oh, why am I thinking that? It's because someone's speaking to you. Don't ever underestimate that. Sometimes you catch yourself talking to yourself. Don't underestimate that. That is your compass. That's what I'm saying. Your ancestors are your compass. Your compass is the first mind, the first inner voice you hear, unless you're a psychopath. I don't know. Some people are just like, man, I should kill that girl. No, don't listen to that. Listen to the first thing and say, I'm never going to kill again. Listen to that one. I'm just playing. Okay, that was a bad joke. But your first mind is your compass. That's your guide. If your first mind wants to go to school and it's been on your mind since you were a kid, go to school. Be an actor. Be an actress. You wake up in the morning, the first thing you want to do is pray to God and read your Bible. Maybe you should really be mentoring someone. You don't have to be a preacher, but mentoring or spreading your inner knowledge, your wisdom, educating. Follow the leader. The leader of your own soul, the leader of your own heart, the leader of your own being. And that's 1 hour on the clock right now. As I said that, a little freaky, but it was what it was. I don't know why. Please, this must be meant today. Cleaning house. I probably didn't even clean my house, but cleaning house is mostly cleaning out that inner self. I keep saying I don't want to use it like that. So it's not a self-limitation. Cleaning house is like, you imagine spring cleaning your soul. You go through and file and Rolodex, go through your Rolodex of problems you've had and actually deal with them. Clean them up. Like I was saying, like, things that you think are problems are actually, there's an easier solution than you think. It's just, are you willing to do that? That the not doing it is what is causing the limitations to self. Is not cleaning up your problem, stress-free and happy. Why am I doing this? See, I told you I can't even change it. Coming together. I don't even know. Why does that keep coming out, Spirit? Please. One ring circus is still coming out. Like I said, I can't change the cards, but I can say, and I saw this sad embrace. Again, follow the leader. I can't stop it. Oh, at least I got the bone collector this time. Okay. So, and I'm going to read y'all up on the bone collector because I really, really like her card. And I'm not even going to, it's a very interesting card. The bone collector is number 1 hour on the clock. Seriously, look out for number 1. Number 1. Okay. I said 1 hour on the clock. So I am really trying to spread you guys good knowledge, and I want you guys to have great self-healing, and I want you guys to be able to understand that you're worthy of the things that you want and need out of life. Sometimes getting what you want, you got to struggle a bit. Yeah, you may be rich, but when you invest all your money into stocks, or you may have $500, but when you invest all that $500 in the stock and the stock hit, yeah, you were broke at the time, but now you're rich. It's kind of what it is. That's all I got to say about that. Thank you, Jesus, for all these good messages. Thank you. And then again, none of these said, is your other person whole? It says you are whole. And that's what I'm saying. When the bone collector appears, she is asking you to look closely at your circumstances to see if you're fully present or reacting out of past conditions or unconscious expectations. Whenever we're wounded, eventually when we're young, especially when we're young, it's as if something essential is stolen from us. We adapt and we accept a particular version of the truth that then sets us up to behave in a certain way in the future when faced with situations that we know about ourselves, thus because influenced by we know about ourselves, thus influenced by a perception of limitation. We may feel unworthy or without courage. You may see yourself as flawed or unlovable or expect to be criticized. No matter what your question, the bone collector reminds you that the truth is you are a powerful being with limitless possibilities. She has kept herself safe. Okay. This is weird. Okay, I'm sorry. Because I'm kind of going through this a little bit myself, so I kind of had to read ahead on that. Okay. So she has kept herself safe. What she knows is a wounding, and is here for you to reclaim it now. It's kept herself safe from the wounding, and is here to reclaim your victory now. You have everything you believe you lack, and the bone collector is your inner source. Act as if you have what you need, and you'll find what you're after. Anything is possible. With awareness, the wound of the past needs to be finite, done, finished. Heal your inner woundings. I'm sorry. I stumbled all the way through that, but heal your inner woundings, okay? And just know that sometimes to heal a wounding is to give it to God. It's not like, oh, I'm going to go heal this and get this. Give what happened in the past to God, Spirit, universe, and let Him handle it. When you go about life trying to handle things yourself, God, Spirit, universe will let you know in its own way that's not where you're supposed to be, because the blessings either stop or it's the same in a cycle, like the Wheel of Fortune. It goes in a circle, and when the wheel stops, that means that you're in a pattern. When the wheel goes, it means you're in a pattern. When the wheel stops, it means there's something you need to work on. But it also means when the wheel goes, you're creating change. 7:33 on the clock. You're creating change. Even if it's in a smaller audience, such as yourself, or a larger audience, such as mentoring in the community, sharing that love, you want to keep the wheel of growth turning. You never want to stop growing. You never want to consider yourself unlovable. You never want to consider yourself as if you're unable or disabled in any way. And I actually learned that greater lesson from disabled people who don't have as much as I was blessed with still to this day. And I've learned that even disabled people work, even disabled people have dreams, even disabled people have aspirations, and they go for it too. Because they don't want to let anything stop them from getting where they want to be, even if it's having a $200 check every 2 weeks. They're going to go get a job. That's what they want, or they'll tell you, that's what I want, or their family will teach them how to aspire for more, so that when they're no longer here, that person can still think in steps. You understand? So, and strive for what they want. Ending of that sentence. So, be mindful of what you tell yourself. Be mindful of the things that you don't go after. Be mindful of the things that you do. And never forget that everything you want out of life, you're worth it. Love yourself. Be kind to yourself. Because no one's going to love you as much as you need to love yourself. And when you love yourself, others will respect your love for yourself, and therefore respect you and love you differently than maybe someone that doesn't love themselves as much. Or if you're anything like me, I'm a healer in my own right. In my own right. In my own right. And I've learned that it's best if to heal others to heal my soul. That way I'm even on what I'm trying to give out. So that's why I am so periodic in my videos, which will start coming out. See, 11/11, 1/11/11 on the clock when I look up. It's crazy. I had to go through some inner healing, but I also am choosing to focus my energies, too many of them, on spreading what I've learned, which is there's no self without healing. You don't respect yourself without healing. And that's just it. So please learn to respect yourself. Love yourself. Don't even learn it. Do it. It's not a learned behavior. It's a done behavior. It's already here for you to do. It's innate. It's in your soul and it's in you. So respect yourself. And if you don't seem to know what that is, imagine the person that you love the most, that you're closest with. And imagine someone disrespecting them and you not doing anything about it. So if you're willing to go to bat for that person, those are the same attributes that you need to have within self. Go to bat for yourself. Don't let anybody disrespect you. Go out of the way, in the way, sideways, forward, backwards, any way that is against self and the respect that you have within. Thank you so much for listening to my message today. I really had to put it out there because I was really told to do this. 4:41 on the clock. I am very serious. I was told to do this. So thank y'all very much for giving me the time of day, and whomever this one person is that listened to my lesson all day. Thank you so much. All hour and 13 minutes of it. 1-1. So 3 life path, 11/11 on the clock. Oh God, stop it. Stop reading numbers. Okay, so enjoy the rest of your afternoon. If I do another segment, I will definitely let you know. But right now, I really enjoyed speaking on a lesson. So enjoy your day. Much love, self-respect, self-love. Love yourself first. Okay? Love yourself. Self, the presentation of you. Love that self first. Okay? Be blessed.